Yeah. I already know I had to fuck up with that Tampa.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Iamdoechii and I'm a creator and influencer here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons of living alone. We're going to start off with the cons. I like to have the bad news before the good news. You know what I'm saying? So the first con that I'm going to talk about when you're living by yourself is literally the fact that you could get murdered one day and nobody would find your body until like weeks or months later because you live alone. So it's like people just gonna be thinking you just going to work, you just went MIA for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You on a social media hiatus. No, like whole time you're dead. Especially me.
Fucking bitch! Fucking bitch! I fucking hate her! Ah! You too bad, bitch!
Antisocial disorder. Now that I live by myself, I rarely go out. Like if I'm not going to work, I'm not going out unless I feel like hugging a tree or something. But other than that, I'm pretty antisocial, and I notice when I do get around people now, I'm a little awkward.
The gang's all here.
Literally talking to myself all the time. Or I'll talk to my cat. That gets really intense sometimes. We argue. Why doesn't he want me? Why doesn't he want me? Oh God. Paranoia. I'm more paranoid than usual. Before, when I lived with someone else, I wasn't as paranoid because I'm in the house, you in the house, we hear something, let's just check on it, whatever. Now, bitch, I hear anything, I'm on go. Shit like that, you know what I mean? It's just the paranoia. It'll really get to you. Who the fuck is at my door syndrome. I rarely invite people into my home. So if I hear a knock on my door and we didn't make plans, I'm on edge. I'm on fucking edge. Put the money in the bag. Okay. This one applies if you have stairs. So I live in a townhouse. So I have an upstairs space and then I have downstairs. Literally, if I run out of toilet paper, I have to go downstairs to go get the toilet paper. And so I'm just walking around, you know, pee dripping down my thighs and shit, trying to go find toilet paper. Shit. God damn it! An obvious one, bills. Everything falls on you. If you fuck up, if you forget, if you miss something, it's nobody's fault but yours, and only you have to pay for it. That's a good thing, and it can also be a bad thing. So if you're a little short on rent, you're just short on rent. You can't miss a light bill, you can't miss these things. And so when you live with somebody, you can split everything in half, it's whatever. But when you're by yourself, you pay for literally everything. No slacking, grinding 100% of the time. So if you are not prepared for that, or if you are not disciplined enough, I wouldn't even recommend you live by yourself, because it's just it gets to a point where you literally have to decide, like, okay, am I going to just bullshit around, or is my shit going to be paid on time? And so that's what it comes down to. Another thing, grocery shopping and grocery eating. So grocery shopping is a hassle for me personally because I don't drive. Many of you may not know this, but I don't even have my license. I have my learner's permit, which I got in like freshman year of high school. Like, I was just trying to be badass. I was like, yeah, I want to drive before all my friends. So I took driver's ed online instead of doing it at school. But with driver's ed online, sure, you can pass the test, you can get your permit, but it's up to your parents or whoever you live with to teach you how to drive. Long story short, my mom never taught me how to drive. Thanks, Mom. So now I'm 20 years old and I don't even have my fucking license and I don't drive. I get driven. I ride. So what I have to do is I have to go to the grocery store. Get all of my groceries, call a Lyft, put all the groceries aside. Maybe they'll help me put the groceries aside. Maybe they won't. Then I have to come home, bring all the groceries upstairs, put the groceries up, yada, yada, yada. But along with buying groceries for yourself and the hassle of like getting all your groceries in the house, even if you have a car, it's still a hassle. You have to really watch how you eat. So even though I shop for myself, I shop as if like I'm a whole family because I need that to last me. So it's really not, people think that it's cheaper when you're by yourself because you only have to cook for one person, but honestly it's more expensive. Girl, now for the pros. Where do I start? Okay, the first pro is that you can be as weird, as loud, as creative, as spontaneous, as depressed, as whatever the fuck you want to be because you live alone and no one's here to judge you. So it's like, I can be as extra as I fucking want to be.
Run for your life before I kill again! I'm a psycho.
But it's really, really fun because like who you are by yourself when no one is watching is who you truly are. So you really get to express that and tap into yourself and learn yourself. And for that portion of living alone, I really, really love it. That's a major pro. I can talk to myself free of judgment. Once again, nobody's fucking here to judge me, and I can talk to myself all day. We have great conversations. I rarely have clothes on. You're lucky I have clothes on for this video, to be honest with you. But I can walk around naked and it's nothing. It's literally not. I will sit on my patio butt ass naked. The house temperature. When I lived with my mom, I was always cold. I was always so cold, and she would not change the temperature because she pays the bills. But now I pay the bills and it's my house, so the temperature can literally be whatever. You can decorate as you please. Nobody can tell you what color you can't paint your walls. It doesn't matter what the fuck anybody likes because it only matters what you like. So you can decorate it and basically create your environment to tailor you. It's yours. It's yours, bitch. It's yours. You gain financial responsibility and self-confidence. Also self-accountability. But the reason why this is a major pro for me is because I believe that everybody should learn how to enjoy being alone. It is so important. You're gonna die alone. I know that sounds really, really harsh, but hear me out. I know we have family. I know you may have a spouse, you have friends, we have all of these people in our lives, but at the end of the day, you're going to die alone. You're gonna be in that casket by yourself. No one's gonna be in there with you. So while you're here on this plane and while you're here enjoying this life in this realm, it's so important to learn how to be comfortable with being by yourself so that you can sustain yourself and gain confidence. Masturbation. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's be real. Let's be real for like 2 seconds. Control over your environment. Ladies, listen to me. Having your own place is really, really empowering when it comes to romance, when it comes to dating, when it comes to sex, etc. This is your house. So when you're dating somebody and say you want to invite them into your home, maybe you got a little appointment, you got the shitty bang bang planned out, whatever. If the vibe's not right, if you're not feeling it, if y'all kicking it and it's not right, you can kick him out. You don't get kicked out. You can kick her out. You don't get kicked out. It's your place, it's your control, it's your environment. So you have a space where you can cater to somebody else, but also know at the end of the day that the ball is in your court and you're kind of in full control, which is really, really empowering. But it's really empowering to basically have control over your environment when you're in the midst of other people entering your home. They have to respect your home as well as you respect them. And I think the last pro that I'm gonna end with is just self-reflecting. When you live by yourself, you have a lot of time and silence, like a lot of silence and time to self-reflect. You learn a lot about yourself when you live alone. Are you dirty? You'll learn that real quick if you live alone. Are you lazy? You will learn that very quickly if you live alone. Are you lonely? You'll learn that real quick if you live alone. Are you happy? You'll learn that. Are you angry? It's just so many things that you learn about yourself when you live on your own, because you have to wipe your own ass and nobody's there to point out things for you. You have to point them out for yourself, and honestly, they're there louder than they will ever be because you're by yourself. There's nobody to distract you besides you and the situations you put yourself in. So yeah, those are my pros. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was extremely fun to make. Leave a comment below if you're planning on living alone, or if you do live alone, tell me about your pros, tell me your cons. I want to actually fucking see them in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. See you on the next video. Bye. Mwah.
This time you can't pull up